Hi Collective, welcome back to my channel. We are about relationship with ourselves first, okay? So that we can have a healthy relationship outside of ourselves, but it's all about managing our emotions, okay? So we can identify our intuition, so we can have good spiritual health, spiritual wealth, but it comes from the essence of love, okay? Loving self, loving others, loving beings, loving planet, and absolutely loving God and idolizing God only, okay? We're looking for balance, the yin and the yang, so we can co-create with the universe, all right? And the energy we're in to do that is a journey. We're on a spiritual journey, all right? Some of you are coming to an end, and every ending has a new beginning, okay? Maybe some of you were on a painful journey, okay? Maybe it was a group of you, okay? We're on a platform. You formed, you formulated, and now you understand you're on a spiritual journey, and every ending has a new beginning, okay? Maybe you've been around someone that understands, is a learning, you're on Earth School, you're here to graduate. Maybe you dealt with someone called F, W, or Baker. Maybe you baked something with someone, you created something with someone, and you've come to a platform and you said, okay, it's come to an end of this journey. Someone has come up to a ladder, and where they're going, it feels like they're leaving 2 people behind or 3 people behind, because where they're going is a mystery. And some people are not ready to go through that tunnel of mysteryness. So now someone's climbing the ladder into a different journey. Okay, that's what it looks like. That's what I'm getting. Somebody's not ready to look at the shadow of self. Because you know, like when you're walking down the road and you see a reflection. Let's see if you can see these 2 behind. It's a reflection, right? You can see their shadow. I always believe that's a reminder that we have a soul within ourselves. I always looked at the shadow like that as a child. Like, what is that? I'm always curious Vivi. Curious cat, you know? Mystery. Something's a mystery on the journey. Our journey. Because remember, it was our journey. There's a journey. We had our journey. Our journey has come to an end because they feel this separation. So where someone's going, a masculine, he's got his top hat on and he's ready to make an extension somewhere else now. I could be talking to a masculine, or you could be thinking of a masculine. Leaving a group behind, okay? And someone's looking at someone, maybe saying farewell. Because there was too much confusion, because where there was darkness, too much clouds. New cycle, a journey of a new cycle. Maybe someone's going for a new journey of a new cycle. Because now you're looking at a spiritual journey that had a challenge. So now you're looking at Ace of Wands. New creation, or a new marriage, or a new partnership. Could be partnership in romance or partnership in business or in both. So this seems to be a journey that's been illuminated, because you have to align all the planets within yourself so you can understand your psychological drive of why you're on certain cycles. Because remember, we're on a cycle. We're always evolving. We're always evolving. We're always moving. We're always moving. And someone played like a roulette behind someone's partnership or commitment or team. A roulette was targeted. And now, because of that, the heart was more illuminated. Because remember, the heart is the seat of the soul. So someone understood they was on a cycle of a lesson. Remember, this is Earth School. This is university. You had here to graduate from your flaws. So maybe this masculine has graduated from their flaws. So it's sending into the next level. Because it's like a game, isn't it? Life is like a game, man. We've got levels, man. There's levels to the start. We're energy. Okay, remember, we're energy. We all go through the same things, all right? We all deal with things differently at different times. Oh, let me see. Sorry. So you can see. All right, at different times, okay? So now there seems to be an expansion of a venture. A journey that's going on to a new venture, of a new cycle that's been illuminated. The heart's been illuminated because the heart is the seat of the soul. Now we're going for a change. Yeah, the heart letter. Maybe someone got a love letter or a marriage deed or a letter of love. You know, like a Dear John. Hey, your birthday could be September. Something could have happened in September. Around the 20th. Or the 19th. We're looking at 1815. They've probably been separated since 1815. You could be looking at your past life. Going back to your past life. Someone's coming up with some straight talking. Straight truth. Someone's targeting. Coming in. The masculine. Accumulating the memories of straight line talking. A document. A letter. Is sailing through. Because now we're looking at the tree of life. Looking at ground truth, looking at ancestors. There was clouds of snakes within the roulette of life, the cycle of life. Within someone's tree of life. Within the hips of the ships. That was a piece of shit. Within someone's house. And now someone's got to leave. Yeah, to stabilize the tree. Because it's too loud of the clouds. With the snake in the lake, creating cycles of deception within the room, family convention. Someone's looking at the comfortability of the straight talking of a message or a document. Someone could be getting a house deed or looking at a relationship, but it seems to be a conversation, a letter about love and family and comfortability. Somebody probably wants to come over and have a conversation. It seems to be there's a chair left and a tea prepared. So someone's talking about tea. Someone's got tea about a relationship on a journey. Because someone's on their knee. On their journey. The journey of mountains and obstacles that became delays. Because within this letter, there seems to be the mouse of robbery within this family, within the room of the zoom zoom of the journey, within the cycle of life. The mouse that was nice because it was after sudden wealth. Someone's looking at sudden wealth. Okay. Because someone's in a journey of feeling comfortable, looking at the base of someone's foundation. So now you're looking at a new cycle. Some people want to come over to have a conversation. Maybe you might receive a letter from someone, or you've had a letter from someone, and the letter was a thief that was looking for sudden wealth. Within the cycle of life, within the relationship, it could be a friendship, partnership, family ship, any side of ship. You're sailing with your oceans of lotions, with your emotion. That you want to cream your body in like sun lotion. While you're in this ship sailing towards the sun. The sun is the life, isn't it? So the heart's been illuminated because the soul of the self was the trigger to say there's a mouse that's acting nice in this life of cycles. But they're creating mountains of trains that stains the lines of lies that are not truth from roof that sounds like truth within this roof of this family house. Now there's room for truth about a cycle, about a mouse that's hanging within this life in this house. That's not nice. This mouse. Somebody wants to send you a bouquet. And someone talking about a letter that a romance has been declared or declined or decreased. Somebody wants to send a romantic gesture, maybe to a Queen of Swords. Because I'm looking at investments. Somebody was nibbling on someone's investments within a cycle of life. when it comes to expansions, inventions, and creativity within the journey, our journey of life. The romance of the man, of the mouse, that's acting nice as a lice. That needs to change in this house of life. There's room for romance. And it's also a letter coming in about sudden wealth. It could be a writer. And it's creating an atmosphere in the ear of fear for the mouse in the house that's acting nice to a wealthy man. Hey, someone's coming to a new beginning, unexpected wealth, all right? Could be looking at a very intellectual masculine. He's using his time very wisely, okay? He's thinking of a room that will make him comfortable, you know, someone that can speak his truth. He can lay his hat down on his table, lay his money around, come back still there, walk around, however, new beginnings. New beginnings in sudden wealth, okay? For this Miles. Despair. Someone got a letter about a wealthy man that's living in a house, but the sudden wealth has come to a despair in the air. Because maybe the family is talking about this sudden wealth of comfortability for a mouse on a cycle of life with white lies that becomes a knife in its life. It could be two people, but one is hiding. But there's one, maybe a younger person, nibbling at someone's resources. But it can't be seen because you'll never believe it's that person. Two people, maybe two younger people. Two is in plain sight. Three, oh my gosh, right, three, oh my days. There's another person, you're going to be so shocked. You're going to be saying, no way you did that too. Yeah, Eve believe the apple, look at them eating at the apples. Fruits of their labor. Someone's loathing in someone's jars. The cookie monster. So now there's going to be a courthouse, a legal situation. So we're looking at balance, fairness, truth coming out about this mouse in this house that acts nice. But it's a lice that's acting nice. The person's initials could be G or O in this house, acting nice. They were not using their time very wisely, but Queen of Swords was using her time very wisely about this mouse in this house. So now there's a cycle of life when it comes to spiritual romance. Spiritual romance, hey, spiritual conversation. And somebody wants to send flowers, appreciation, about a letter, about a thief in the house. It's about 5 people in that house somewhere. But there's going to be 2 people. One's going to be like, 2's like plain sight, nibble, nibble, but becomes really big. And it's come to this last straw. The last bite is going to be there. You know what? They hang. Someone's hanging themselves. They're literally just hanging themselves, and they're literally just hanging on the claws of the laws. With their beady eyes. And then there's going to be one. You're going to be so shocked. You're going to be, no way. You're going to say, yay. And there's going to be 2 in the background watching, but never said nothing, but knew. So there might be 2 people that drained their emotions about this. They knew, but never said nothing. So they're part of the problem. So then you got 2 people that was guarding each other, But by the time they nibble, the last little bit is so much, they're going to hang themselves. And by the time they hang themselves, the one you're shocked about, the main one is going to hang the small one. Definitely. Yeah, so now there's arguments about romance in this house, in this letter. So there's arguments. So maybe someone, Queen of Swords, send a letter cussing, arguing. There seems to be a letter of arguing about romance. Yeah, from a lover about a wealthy man on his courtship. Oh my God. With difficulties, secrets, came for a painful ending. No investments. Sorry, 10 off. Oh, wealthy. Okay, so this person could be a writer or a director or a publisher. He does love a courtship, stabilizing the key to this heart with a friend that had a message of concern about their options. We've got to go from the south nod to the north nod. That's the purpose in life, you know. Seeking the star in you. Seek the star in you, divine feminine. So divine feminine had this on her mind, the Queen of Swords, all right? On her mind about a wealthy man in this house, in despair, in the air, about a pair that was nibbling in this house. So now there has to be a decision about this sudden wealth, a gamble when it comes to stability, when it comes to creativity, okay? Also, when it comes to like, you know, when it comes to like your letters and messages and documents, you have to also take that gamble and listen to your intuition from the heart, all right? Because she's all about love. Divine Feminine is all about love. You've got to do things from the heart, okay? Because remember, the heart is the seat of the soul. So now we're looking at maybe someone's everyday travel when it comes to this masculine, taking a gamble. You have to use your intuition. So maybe this feminine feels telepathically connected to this masculine and she's seeking answers, okay? It could be like a sibling as well. Sibling, nibbling. So that's how they get really close. Going to be shocked that somebody was looking at someone's documents, someone's messages, and someone's messages and someone's documents about house and money. And this is how these people in this house looked like they had sudden wealth, but it was coming from the wealthy man in this house, not from like career investments. No, they were gambling. No, it was just masculine. So now they're in despair, in this air. Or some of you as well are looking at having an intervention with a man, a wealthy man that probably has gambling habits. So no one's hiring because there seems to be no investment. There's no money. No one's getting any money. So now he has to be really loyal to self. Or maybe he's got one friend left on the corner and now he's probably like thinking, I got one friend I never thought was in the corner. So maybe this man has gone from wealthy man to despair man. And now the intuition is saying, now you can understand about love. Love is power and not money. Because when you focus on money, you're getting people nibbling at your stuff, you know? Fake romance. Kind of this despair in the air. And now God's come in and talking to the divine feminine about the masculine's despair in his ear, about sudden wealth and going through a legal battle. But the feminine's got the information from God, because look, God's in his ear, looking at the divine feminine and all the information. So now God is now taking out a contract with his two souls and saying you have to use your intuition, okay? Don't be despair in the air, because sudden wealth comes from love. So they're looking at lovers in the air of despair. Hey, divine masculine. Oh, divine masculine. Looking at his wealth, his ancestries, his soul is so powerful. His soul's a snitch, man. He's looking at the depth of his emotions, how powerful one can be as a leader. The spirit is so powerful. So he's looking at raining down his castle now. Why? Because great wealth is here. Telepathically connected. So the masculine is concerned about conversation. He took a gamble on courtship. All right? Divine masculine. You're so funny. He's funny because I'm on nerves. But he's funny though. The energy is so intense, people. So manage your energy as much as you can so you don't miss your soulmate. All right? Or not even just your soulmate, just your own special gifts within you, you know? Someone's not hiring at the moment. All right? Because then they'll be going through like a decision. And they have to make it very clear with the knowledge that they have. But they're coming out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 books. Maybe 4 books each, maybe coming out within the end. Okay, so divine feminine, divine masculine. We're looking at a journey. A journey is cycle. Maybe someone's looking at romance on their journey. Somebody wants to send a letter to have a conversation. But somebody was looking at sudden wealth and a house, was nibbling information. So now we're looking at having straight talking about a romance. But it seems to be argument. But the divine masculine is looking at his wealth of sudden despair in the air. Trouble coming. Hey, Aquarius, trouble's coming. You could be the Aquarius person. Trouble's coming. Yeah. Someone thought, no, let me run for Aquarius. Let me come out of the frying pan. It went right into the fire. Lack of progress. So now someone's moving. Transitioning now. So we're looking at transformation. We're moving away. Okay. Someone feels as if they went into a frying pan and went into a fire. They went out of a frying pan and went into the fire. Because we're looking at cycles of like overindulgence with like probably friends, support of friendship groups, or looking at like ladies being players, you know, within this cycle that was in this letter about third party. Could be work, could be friends, could be people, place and things. Doesn't really matter. Okay, it came in between, and the letter was about unaliveness or transition, about spiritual transformations. Every ending has a new beginning. Okay, so people have to let go of overindulgence. So someone's letting go of 3 people. That's what I said, you know, 3 people. Letting go of 3 people, all right, because they can't ascend higher to God. Someone's gone and learned their lesson. So they've passed the game. It's like levels, isn't it? So someone's passed their levels and someone hasn't. A group of people haven't. So now he's moving away, a masculine. And now you can see like within this cycle of marriage or engagements or commitment to friendships or a partner, it was all about overindulgence. This journey was overindulgence and just being around people that like to gossip and be bitchy. All right. Because somebody was nibbling at someone's finances because they're looking at a lack of social life. So you have to kind of like pay for people to be around sometimes. Oh, come out with me, darling. Oh, I'll pay. Yeah, but you're teething it from someone else so you can keep in this group to act like you're a part of the people. Yeah, no, you're not. No, you're not. I was in a situation once. One girl said to me, when she got her divorce money, she was like, I'm so glad I can be with my rich friends now. I thought that sounded so weird. And it sounds like that sort of thing. I'm around a wealthy man. I can nibble off the money because I can take advantage because I'm around that person. But look, that they know I can now be around my wealthy friends now because I'm around a wealthy person. But if I haven't got the money, that means I'm going to lack the social life. I think that's so shallow. It's so sad. That means your friends don't like you. You could be a Pisces person nibbling at your stuff. You could be an air sign. That means that person doesn't like you then, Bob. Your friends don't like, if you have to have money to be around them. That means if you're not like got money to steal, that means you have to always steal to be around these people. So is it really worth the materialism or your reputation? You really have to have a thought about that. Because someone's looking at walking away. Aquarius person maybe sent a letter. Oh, Queen of Swords. Yeah, Aquarius person probably sent a letter about feeling this overindulgence, you know. Someone was self-sabotaging. So now you're looking at someone's behavior, underhanded behavior of deception when it comes to romance. Okay. We're looking at a lack of communication when it comes to a letter being back and forth. Maybe it was only sent by one person and there was no reply. So now you're looking at mental bully. When you don't want to reply to someone and they write to you every day, but you're doing overindulgence, gossiping with a bunch of thieving people. And that's probably why they can't return back the phone call, because they're in despair in the air trying to sort out their finances. All right? That's why you've got to try and manage the emotions, man. You've got to have a big perspective of this world. Everyone goes through so much. We all go through the same thing. We all deal with things differently. So you can't really judge them the way you would deal with it, because it's not you wearing that shoe, you know? So sometimes you have to have that kind of understanding. It's not easy. Oh my God, you can make you so frustrated by the emotions, especially when you care for someone and you know they're doing the wrong thing, you know? So now there's this despair in the air, remember? Because now we're looking at a situation where family is maybe looking at this underhand behavior. So now they're working as a team now. And that's really good. Okay, so now they're all working as a team due to a lack of communication. Because now you're looking at bully, intimidation. When it comes to someone's wealth, when it comes to this family, this is probably what this masculine is thinking of. Okay, so now we're looking at intimidation. And now we're looking at sudden wealth, happy family, marriage, happy, despair in the air. So now we're looking at happiness now, because maybe because of this letter, and because there was a lack of communication, maybe the masculine was trying to get people on his side, but it was kind of difficult. Maybe because you don't know this person. Because when it comes to twin flames or divine energy, it's like you both meet a quick second and then you both run off from each other. I know it's just such a... I'm going to write in a book of explanation, all right? But now the masculine is working on building on success when it comes to collaboration. Because there was no one hiring before, you know? So now when you walk away from troubling people that lack progress and you're more into a fire, you should have just stayed in the frying pan because there was no fire. You know? So now you're looking at happiness now because the masculine's moved away. You know, now he feels more comfortable on his journey, maybe, for some of you. You could be thinking of an Aquarius masculine because now you're understanding the reality. Someone's had a reality check in this house. So now they feel like they had poor choice on this journey. You learned from it. You had like a choice. And now you've got options. Because there were opportunists on this journey. Because there was nibbling, overindulgence. Overindulgence. Making people's life change, you know. Heartbroken. Someone's heartbroken. Maybe a Libra person. About a Pisces person. Maybe take it as it resonates. But we have the desire to look within our options to create choices for ourselves. When we lack choices, we have to understand it could be people, things in places around one person. So now you're looking at Libra's energy, looking at your friendships, looking at contracts, looking at your own individual relationships, some of you. Because now you're looking at the heart. Remember, the heart is the seat of the soul. So the soul is saying you need to separate from this group of people, and it's okay. You can defeat that thought. You can defeat that thought of thinking it's a poor choice, because when you look around it's overindulgence. When you open the ear, it's about gossiping, and when the mouth is open, which is the cauldron, like, remember spells are like words and whatever. It's all about bitchy stuff. So over time, it's going to be a lack of social life. Do you know what I mean? At the same time, you know. So now you're looking at bringing equalism into one's life, separation from a group of people. And a group of people are very unhappy about the situation. But somebody's thinking about soulmates, want to return to a soulmate. Maybe Queen of Swords, okay? Someone from their past is wealthy man. Maybe the Queen of Swords is a good influence. And the Queen of Swords feels homesick. But she keeps lying. But don't tell the masculine. Don't tell him. Yeah, don't tell him we still love him. No, let him learn the hard way. He needs to stay outside in the naughty corner for a while. You know? Their unexpected wealth. So the masculine is looking at now, when you turn a new wheel in your life. Now you can say, the masculine is saying, I have, you know. Because now we're looking at Scorpio, maybe childhood with a Taurus person, it's his family, you know, they studied it, blah, blah, blah. We're moving on. So now you understand. Now we're moving on, okay, to maybe returning back to one's roots. Why? Sometimes I feel this masculine really tunes through me. He's so annoying. He said, turn over your card, man. Anytime the Taurus is out, man, he said, yeah, the people that is devilish. Yo, Bridget, you're going to get such in trouble. He said, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm going out of a frying pan. I went into a fire. I might as well come back into the frying pan and just like, yeah, I know you're going to cuss me out. And he knows I am, because my emails are dirty. The energy is not easy. It's not easy. So now you're looking at imbalance. All right. So we're bringing the balance back. Remember, life is about balance, the yin, the yang, the up, the down. Okay. The man, the woman. So we're looking at in this house, maybe they're working together now, because it was all about self-indulgence, or over access, or maybe clashing with religion or comfortabilities, you know, or maybe there was a clash about who does more hard work and who and who doesn't, and who talks and who doesn't. So there needs to be a balance when it comes to teamwork in this house. We need to be more like, we're a team. There's no I in no team. So you have to look at the determination of everyone's goals. If you're going to live together, we've got to be on a common ground. Even though we've got different goals, we still need to work as a team to bring out the quality in each person's mastery, all right? If not, you need to move forward. Bye-bye. So you're looking at the attention to detail as a team within your home to bring in unexpected wealth, all right? This is what the Divine Feminine is probably thinking of. So you can have discord, or maybe look at a lack of perspective when it comes to like recklessness. Everyone's claimed they're too busy. So busy. So looking at the will, maybe the masculine's got sudden wealth when it comes to like deeds, house deeds, inheritance. Looking at privilege and looking at generational wealth. You know, the tree of life does give you quite a lot, you know. Does give you quite a lot. So there's a situation where when it comes to the feelings, it's in despair, because when it comes to practicality, the movements of the body, it was kind of like impatientness. And then when you went into this trying to accumulate generational wealth with your team, it wasn't balanced enough. You had some lazy, some not, some stealing, some not. Some had common sense, some don't have common sense. And stable, unstable. It's just too much unskilled people, unreliable, disloyal people, maybe in a marriage or a family situation when it comes to sudden wealth. Because now we're going through court, because maybe a water sign, maybe. Maybe a water sign person. So now we're going to get good news. Maybe Aquarius or Scorpio getting good news when it comes to like earthly goods, creating a new foundation when it comes to investments. This is behind Divine Feminine. So the Divine Feminine is coming with good news because she's applying her foundation. Look at her seed of her investments. Drop down from God, heaven, ancestors. So lay down your foundation, all right? Just don't take advantage of God's land, because we're all here, okay, to create opportunities. God made enough for everybody. Well, not for the greedy. They're too damn needy. So now we like jumping in, all right, into an excellent perspective to create. There you go. Outpouring of new beginnings, good news. We're looking at like starting something creative. It's like a creative spark. A seed has now created a spark. So now we're finding a new type of passion. Because now remember, the soul is born to love. So now you look at someone's talent, someone's growth, but from the soul of the self, okay? You got to take care of the soul. It comes from love, you know. Use your time wisely. So maybe Queen of Swords, maybe Libra, all right? Or a Scorpio woman could be in the Queen of Swords energy, okay? And we're looking at a situation where King of Wands, upside down, is looking at Divine Feminine from behind. And he's saying, oh, I can feel it already. You called me a coward, all right? impulsive, abusive, nasty, bully, forceful, boyish, rude. So don't worry, little do you know, I use my time wisely, thank you very much. So, fights on, is it? Because of lack of communication, bully Betty, don't want to answer back, intimidation. He said, whatever, V, I use my time wisely. As you can see, I had a heartbreak over people's overindulgence. I had things to sort out. And I know what he's like, and I'm busy. I've got something to respect. I know he's so rude. I can feel it already. Oh my gosh, I can feel it already. I can feel it. I should, behave yourself, V. Behave yourself. He said, you better. He said he uses time wisely. Thank you very much. And don't ever disrespect me. And I'm going to say, don't ever disrespect me. So we're going to have a very good fight, Miss Masculine. Yeah, we are. Yes, we are. Oh my gosh. Yes, we are. We're going to have echoes. Oh yeah, he better be ready for his own destruction. You better. Oh yeah. Yes, you bully, rude, forceful person. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Bully Betty. Let's go. Bully, air sign. Oh yeah. Aquarius, bully. Let's go. Let's go. Mr. Deception, underhand behavior. Can we go then? With your lack of communication, King of Wands. You want to be rude, difficult. We're going to have an argument for real about your bad behavior from the memories. Oh, yeah. This is probably why he said, yeah, okay. Yeah, you're flogging on dead horse. Just you were. It's ending. This is the end, that man. Shut up. Oh, man. I like his blood talking, man. He knows, man. Oh, my days. Don't even come over anyway, because you're too damn rude. I'm going to stay in that naughty corner for a hot minute, man. You're too rude, man. Yeah, says you right. He said he feels trapped. Says you right. You come fine now. Limited belief. Behave yourself. You had limited belief about me. Says you right, man. He said, yeah, I didn't believe you loved me, you dickhead. I would have left. I know I heard it in my dream. So many times. This King of Wands says, I would never have left if I knew. Well, then, that's your problem, my friend. Now you know. You still took long to come back. I had things to do. I will use my time wisely, my girl. Don't even start. Can we go, man? Can we go, my friend? We got lots to talk about. I heard that in my dream as well, you know. Oh, my God. And it was so big and powerful. Both of them. I'm just watching both of them, the two souls. Says, yeah, we've got lots to talk about. I said, yeah, we sure do. Trust me. With your uncertainty, with your lack of direction. Lack of direction. Yeah, you're homesick now. Yeah, I'll give you homesick. Somebody's lacking about reunion. A lack of direction for reunion. Yes, serves you right. You stay outside. You're in the naughty corner for you. Yeah, because why? Divine feminine escaping ruin. She pulled herself together and she's learning from her past mistake. Thank you very much. Hello, air sign, Aquarius, Gemini person. Don't play, King of Wands. I got time to play with you. No, I haven't. I got time to play with you. No way. Okay, so now we're looking at justice. Now, we're looking at a Taurus person, impatient. You gave gifts to, generosity to, donations. And God said, yeah, go and fetch him. And I said, yeah, I will. So he thinks I'm joking. Bully versus bully. Come we go, man. With your bully Betty. Because you didn't choose the right one in Genevieve. I tell you that for nothing. Someone wants to release their fear. Someone wants to release their fear, yeah? Finding mental health. Finding that mental strength to rejoin the world. All right? Someone's looking at regaining composure after self-deception. I wonder who that was. Someone's letting people go. Yeah, because someone's looking at possessions, or someone's got issues when it comes to generosity. Someone's feeling trapped because they were gullible, but now they're very happy. Very happy after a painful situation. Someone's probably got a new job after failure. Now you're looking at Queen of Pentacles, ungrounded. They're looking at two pathways, because now you're looking at indecisiveness. Someone's looking at self-doubt, malicious behavior when it comes to losses. We'll get over it. It's a life lesson. Do you know what I mean? It's not easy. That's why I always make it clear. We're just learning to manage our emotions. It's not, as long as you're not hurting anyone, I guess, just learn, innit? Learn as much as you can. All right, let's do a quick one. This one will give us a quick overview. Overcoming troubles. Someone's coming into the pan. Yes, bully. Yeah, this is the second time I've seen it like that. Yeah. Oh, in the journey now. Moving. Yes, moving. Rider now. So there's lots of movements. So they've got a journey and someone's moving, because all 3 cards right now is about moving. So someone's moving. Oh, 4 cards. Moving. And you got the ring with the Pooh Bear and the letter from a star sign. Divine Feminine. Yeah, that you cut out. Oh, yeah. Stabilizing your finances now. He said, yeah, I was using my time wisely. Thank you very much. Oh, whatever. You can jog on. You've got lots to talk about. Say that for nothing. Yeah, obstacles. Yes, obstacles. King of Wands. Yes. And your movements. Trapment on your movements. Coming forward with air sign person over a goddamn indulgence. Queen of Swords. You'll probably get a bouquet or flowers or something. I don't know. Take as it resonates. Looking at overseas delays with moving. Or maybe someone could be coming from overseas for some of you. Because now you're looking at using your intuition. Or someone is moving overseas secretly to work on a difficulty and cutting out. What are we cutting out? A beginning with a Taurus or Virgo person, and you're cutting out maybe your family from before. Also, it could mean harvesting as well. Someone was secretly harvesting and looking at someone's harvest, their crops, and this is why it became a difficulty on this journey. But we're overcoming that situation because it's been cut out for a new delivery, because that's why the delivery was cut out. So someone's delivery of a new beginning has been cut out when it comes to charity giving. All right, you could be a Virgo or a Taurus person that's in despair, because God said, go sit down. It's been anchored. Go sit down, man. Delivery, Queen of Cups. Oh, let me tell you, in this house, Scorpio person, in this house, was on a journey of the mouse. The mouse. And now they're heartbroken over maybe Queen of Swords, and this letter says, you're right. No one plays with my divine masculine. He can stay outside as long as he likes. Who cares? But you're not playing him. You're mad. You can go jog on. Okay, so you're looking at a career or older gentleman. Could be a Libra person, older gentleman. Maybe with a Queen of Cups. They were looking for sudden wealth, but that's going to be cut out. They're having a reality check. Now you're looking at an older gentleman or a past life situation or a career. Okay, maybe a career got a bit difficult, overseas, distance, and then looking at maybe someone was being very strategic. That was in the letter. When it comes to romance, going towards someone's inheritance, this is why it had to be cut out. This is what the divine feminine is thinking of, but she's escaping this pain in the rain that was lame in their lane to the game of fame that was lame in the end of their lane. Single, maybe looking at sudden wealth for the divine feminine, and that's what people are talking about. Maybe the team of people. Yeah, divine feminine when it comes to her own wealth. She's happy, man. She understands it's going to be an argument about a difficulty, about a book, a secret with a friend. But she's got the key, man. Oh, there you go again. Queen of Pentacles. The third party person. Oh, so boring, man. Sneaky Beaky Becky. Hey, it has to end with the masculine in this house. Oh my days. This story's going to be so big. Oh my days. It's everywhere. It's madness. But energy is going to be such a hardcore lesson for people. Very hard, man. But energy, learn to respect people. Because you don't know who God's using through whose vessel. Someone's finding the mental strength, awakening, rejoining the world, overcoming out of isolation, releasing the fear in the air, unveiling secrets. Someone's subsiding anxiety, because the truth is here, but you have to regain the gain of composure. Put your back up. Unexpected financial wealth, Sneaky Beaky Becky. When it comes to a friend or acting innocent, but they're very strategic, very manipulative. But now we're looking at maybe some of you are looking at a new career in strategic management. Yeah. Strategic management for some of you. And that's going to bring you in unexpected wealth. If you're doing strategic management, it would be good to do auditing. Auditing. I love auditing. Yeah, unexpected financial wealth. I haven't done auditing for a hot minute, but I really enjoyed it though. If I can bloody remember. Yeah, someone's looking at happiness now. It's been exposed about someone being very strategic when it comes to romance and get sudden wealth from a wealthy man. It's been exposed. Someone's happy, and now someone's overcoming this pain and the rain. And now maybe this team of people are now helping the masculine. He's very happy in this house. That's the key, man, to the masculine's happiness. There you go. He was a bit confused about a key in this house or information in this house or the opening of this house. He's not confused no more, man. What happened to him? Yeah, it's ending, man. He's getting public conversation about riding ship. He's all right, man, cha. No, I don't need to worry about him no more. Just get over my own heartbreak. That's it. As long as then people just leave him alone, I'm good over here. And I can concentrate on my collective now. We can change the energy. Let's find someone else, another collective of people somewhere else. Yeah. Oh, gosh. Oh, there we go. Okay, Queen of Pentacles in despair. Move on. We don't care. So the masculine is happy on his pathway. And he's happy that this Queen of Pentacles in despair in her pathway. Good. Yes, but when it comes to her delivery. Good. Taurus person. Good. Despair when it comes to meeting God. She's in despair about her sudden wealth. You'll be meeting God. Yes, and I'll be there watching. And the masculine. Trust me. Oh, yeah, believe that or not. We don't care. In the air of fear. So now we're looking at sailing again. Someone's looking at maybe in the energy of moving forward and looking at a lawsuit, a masculine or a powerful, could be anyone actually, a powerful masculine woman. When I say a powerful masculine woman or the masculine Pooh Bear's coming off the ship, of his shit. Or maybe looking at a new beginning with the divine feminine. Someone was stealing to plant their foundation. So now they could be losing investments. The decreasing investments. Maybe an earth sign person. The Queen of Pentacles. So now we're looking at Queen of Swords. Looking at foundation. Good news for earthly matters. After a decay. But after all this, there's another pathway we're taking. And now we're looking at 1, 2, 3. What's missing? Creativity. The Empress is here. Divine Feminine. Divine Feminine. But we've got the copycats. Maybe a Queen of Cups. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Wands. All copycats. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, no worry. Bye-bye. So they're looking at despair in the air for Queen of Pentacles. Always. Never mind. Public. Maybe this is a public person. Maybe the King of Wands. Maybe. An older gentleman. He runs a business, maybe a public company or something, or maybe he's got like an enterprise, looking at authority. He could be single right now, or maybe he feels trapped with the Cookie Monster. Never mind. Feeling trapped now with the Cookie Monster. Never mind. Oh, difficulties. There you go. You stay with your Cookie Monster. Sailing to a new beginning now to the divine feminine. You feel that flow of telepathic communication is quite powerful. There's lots of options to come from that. I think we should go into record books of what's it called again? The record book. The record something or whatever. To prove to people, man, we don't need all the machines, man. Just love yourself and find yourself. Did your telepathic communication. I've had one for so long. Oh, the key, there you go. The key to that's the key to his art is come to. He wants to have a conversation. Well, if you want to have a conversation, let me see. Is the phone ringing now? You hear that, everyone? Shh. So loud, isn't it? I ain't got time for your foolishness. Hold on. You hear it at the door. Okay. So now you're looking at the key of someone's house to have a conversation, and the masculine. What I tell you, the masculine is like, I ain't got time for your foolishness, you know. No. No, you can stay outside. I ain't got time to entertain your foolishness. Now you're looking at maybe someone's happiness. You could be a Leo person or a Gemini person. And the divine feminine is looking at options. Escaping women. Oh, public recognitions. Someone was a bit clouded by an argument, a conversation in the house. Yeah, you're damn right you're going to have an argument. Oh, Taurus person. Yeah, you're definitely going to have an argument. Public person is confused. Never mind about this argument. Never mind, it's your business. Divine feminine, she's looking at overcoming, learning from past mistakes, hardships, you name it. Looking at options, maybe looking at a third party person. Looking at opportunities or opportunists. Now looking at charity giving on this pathway, because there was 2 pathways. Maybe for a Queen of Swords and a Queen of Pentacles. But now you're looking at gifts. One wanted gifts and one was a soulmate. Telepathically connected to someone. Oh, yeah. Okay, God, what are you saying now? All right. I did say, God, what are you saying now? And all that came out, so I'm going to leave it as that. Letters ending cycle. Wealthy. There you go. God, what are you saying now? The soul of the self is powerful. Pooh Bear. Books. What am I tell you? The books. God said he doesn't care about no damn Taurus and no damn investment. Get out of the way. He said, go and get it, Queen of Swords. I said, go and got her. All right. So now you're looking at a book. A book. Books are going to be coming. I'm telling you, 4 books each. I'm telling you, it's going to be powerful. It's going to be talking about ancestors, telepathic. It's going to be about God's book. God said, me wanting book. Me not business, not nobody. Tell them me want me book. That's you their business, man. I don't care about no fucking Taurus. I told them to go and sit down and go find a mother and father. Yeah, I told you. I said, God, what are you saying? And what did that come out? And what have I been saying for 5 years? God wants a book from this man, not Taurus taking money. So I had a dream that God wants a temple and a book. So when we really analyze when it comes to the hope or having some kind of relation or understanding about spirituality or whatever, everyone has a relation, okay? So say like the Bible, we have Jesus. Jesus can relate to Europeans, right? Which is about relation here, okay? So open mind. Then you have the Quran, which is a relation to Middle Eastern people, right? Okay. Now then, when you look at Buddhism and you look at yin and yang and the I Ching, therefore China, Japanese, and therefore, is it Asia, Japanese, China? And you know where I'm going. Now, when this is popular out in the domain, so whether we've got an Ethiopian Bible or that, I ain't seen it. It's not open in W.H. Smith's where I can go and buy a Quran, I can go buy a Bible, I can go and buy I Ching, I can go into a Buddhism, I can just find it. I can't find it like that. It's not out like that. So the question is, where is the black man's Bible for them to relate to? So I sent them a download from God talking about spiritual recovery, spiritual program, and it's called Basic Instructions Before Love Enters, all right? And then another one is In Loving Always with 3 A's, which is Adiwali Kimabaji, all right? Because I keep having these telepathic communication with all the time. To give hope. Because we have too much like clouds of God's head's going to come out of the cloud. I'm so glad that happened. Oh my days. I'm done. God said my head is coming. I saw God's head come out that cloud. God's going to come have a conversation. I'm telling you. You've got to go within yourself and open up your telepathic visions, man. God's coming. Oh, yeah. And one time, I was coming out of my house. There's an argument about a house, about stability, baseline. I was coming out of my house, right? And as we're walking out, I have a little gate. As I'm walking out, my son said, I'm so glad my neighbor was there. Your name could be N-A-T-A. N-A, or V, all right? So then, or T or H or K. So then we were walking out, and then my son said to me and my neighbor, because they moved to Spain now, so your name could be S, or your name could, or you could be in Spain. This could be a message for you. When I looked, my son said, Mum, look. And as we all looked up, no lie, I'm not even joking, because I'm a cloud watcher. I love watching clouds. And God said his head's coming down. I always see in my dreams cloud people all the regular, all the time. I saw this massive cloud. The hand was like this over my house, like at my house, like this. We can see all the fingers. We can see all the lines. We can see everything. And then there's another time as well, all right? Because this represents my God card as well, okay? Because God's always going to be the judge, regardless how we look at it, okay? So then I was in my friend's car, and then my mind said, look up. No joke. I saw a massive footprint. It's like shoes that Addie would wear. The bottom of it. Them suity shoes. I'm not material. I like fashion, all of that. I might be a model, but I don't keep up with the brands like that. No, I don't. I didn't want to keep myself trapped in that. So then, when I looked up, I could see the big footprint. It was massive. And when I looked down, I was like, wow, imagine that was God or my grandmother, you know? When I looked up, no word of a lie. I saw a G right beside it. Right beside it. People, God is coming. I keep hearing it in my dreams. When I'm waking up, I always say, I have a conversation with God. 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 God keeps telling me, you've got to idolize God only. You can't be idolized. It's dangerous. All right? God keeps telling me in my dreams, you have to idolize God only. And only God. Love, truth, heart. The heart is the seat of the soul. You can't ask me, what's God like? Look at your heart. That's where God is. That's where the soul is. That's how God connects to us. It's the heart. The heart is the seat of the soul. Why do I know? Because I'm stuck in fucking Adiwali's heart and I see it all the time. No one can't tell me nothing. I've seen it, man. There's walls. There's steps. There's lifts. There's everything in there. It's like a proper... And then in the spiritual world, you literally see like hospitals, all of that, therapy, you name it. Because what's above is below. Where do you think we get the ideas from, people? How do you think we've got ideas of a hospital? How do you think we've got ideas of a school? It comes from the thoughts. This is what God wants. He wants heaven on earth, whether you don't like it or not. The ones that don't like it, oh well, you're just going to end up in spiritual prison. Because when I saw God's head come out, guess what I saw? Everyone running around like headless chicken. Everybody was running. God is coming. God is coming. Everyone was running like headless chicken. Don't put yourself in a panic, as you won't recognize where God is. Because he doesn't work with fear. Take fear out the ear, all right? Remember, collective, I love you guys. Bye. Oh yeah, walk in love, talking truth. Bye.